In 1973, Burt Reynolds took on the role of Robert Gator McCleskey in White Lightning, a film that showcased not only his acting prowess, but also his bravery. During the filming, a stunt went horribly wrong, putting a stuntman in serious danger. As the scene unfolded, the stuntman lost control of a vehicle, leading to a chaotic moment that could have ended in tragedy. Without hesitation, Reynolds sprang into action, demonstrating remarkable courage and quick thinking. He rushed to the scene, ensuring the stuntman was safely extracted from the wreckage. This heroic act not only highlighted Reynolds' commitment to his fellow cast and crew, but also underscored the risks involved in filmmaking. The screenplay, crafted by William Norton and directed by Joseph Sargent, featured a strong supporting cast, including Jennifer Billingsley, Ned Beatty, Bo Hopkins, R.G. Armstrong, and Diane Ladd, all of whom witnessed Reynolds' selfless act. The incident became a testament to the camaraderie and support that exists behind the scenes in the film industry. Gator McCleskey stands as a hero of the South, embodying the spirit of resilience and defiance against corruption. The film delves into darker themes, revealing a thoughtful narrative that showcases Burt Reynolds' impressive acting ability. The story begins with a striking opening scene featuring Sheriff J.C. Connors, portrayed by Ned Beatty. In this scene, Connors is seen towing a boat with two young men into the murky depths of a swamp. The tension escalates as he pulls out a shotgun, sinking the boat, and leaving a chilling impression of law enforcement's brutality. This moment sets the tone for the film, highlighting the moral complexities and the struggle against a corrupt system. Gator's journey unfolds as he navigates through a world filled with crime and betrayal, ultimately seeking justice in a landscape where the lines between right and wrong are blurred. The film's exploration of these themes, combined with Reynolds' charismatic performance, creates a compelling narrative that resonates with audiences. Sheriff J.C. Connors draws inspiration from a real-life figure, Marlon Hawkins, who was a sheriff in Arkansas for 38 years. Hawkins had a strong political presence in Conway County, which adds depth to the character of Connors in the film. This connection to a real person gives the story a sense of authenticity and highlights the complexities of law enforcement in rural America during that time. Gator McCleskey, the main character, finds himself in a dire situation as he serves time for moonshine running. The plot thickens when he learns about the death of his brother, which propels him into action. Grief-stricken and determined to seek justice, Gator decides to take matters into his own hands. He approaches the federal government with a plan to expose Sheriff Connors for tax evasion. This decision marks a turning point in the film, as Gator's mission becomes not just about personal revenge, but also about taking down a corrupt figure who has wielded power for too long. The intertwining of personal loss and the quest for justice creates a compelling narrative that resonates with themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the fight against corruption. Gator's journey is not just a battle against the sheriff, but also a struggle against the system that allows such corruption to thrive. The film captures the essence of a man pushed to his limits, willing to risk everything to uncover the truth and seek retribution for his brother's death. The film presents a vivid picture of a southern town gripped by corruption and poverty, where the local officials wield power in a way that stifles the community. Burt Reynolds plays Gator McCleskey, a character who embodies the struggle against this oppressive environment. The intense scenes are marked by thrilling car stunts that add excitement and highlight the desperation of the characters. Gator's personal life intertwines with the town's troubles as he engages in an affair with Lou, portrayed by Jennifer Billingsley. Lou stands out as a more grounded and relatable character, contrasting with the chaos around her. Her relationship with Gator adds depth to the narrative, showcasing the complexities of love in a troubled setting. The film captures the essence of a southern town where love and betrayal coexist, reflecting the harsh realities faced by its residents. The dynamic between Gator and Lou serves as a poignant reminder of the human connections that persist even in the darkest of circumstances. Tension builds throughout the film as Gator, played by Burt Reynolds, finds himself in a difficult position. He is caught between being a despised government informant and his desire for revenge against the corrupt sheriff who murdered his brother. This internal conflict drives the narrative, creating a gripping atmosphere that keeps viewers on edge. Gator's struggle highlights the moral dilemmas faced by individuals in law enforcement and the consequences of betrayal. The stakes are high, and the emotional weight of his choices adds depth to the story. In terms of production, the Levy Gardner Lavin Company made a significant move in 1971 by signing a 7-picture deal with United Artists. This partnership aimed to produce a series of films that would showcase the talents of their actors and directors. Burt Reynolds was brought on board in February 1972, marking a pivotal moment for both the actor and the production company. His involvement in White Lightning not only elevated the film's profile, but also solidified his status as a leading man in Hollywood. The combination of intense personal conflict and a strong production backing contributed to the film's lasting impact. Burt Reynolds aimed the film White Lightning at the Southern audience, believing that it would recoup its costs primarily from Southern cities. This strategic focus on the regional market was a calculated move, as Reynolds understood the cultural and social dynamics of the South. He recognized that the film's themes and characters would resonate deeply with viewers in that area, making it a potentially successful venture. The film's portrayal of Southern life, complete with its unique challenges and vibrant characters, was designed to appeal directly to this demographic. In addition to his marketing strategy, Burt praised Joe Sargent's direction. He appreciated Sargent's ability to work with actors, bringing out their best performances and creating a strong sense of authenticity in the film. Sargent's overall handling of the project contributed significantly to its appeal, ensuring that the story was told in a way that felt genuine and relatable to the audience. This collaboration between Reynolds and Sargent was crucial in shaping the film's identity and enhancing its connection to Southern viewers. The combination of a targeted approach and effective direction helped White Lightning carve out its place in the cinematic landscape of the 1970s. Ned Beatty's role in the film White Lightning was highly contested, showcasing his ability to embody complex characters. He delivered a remarkable performance as the villain, which added depth to the story and made a lasting impression on audiences. His portrayal was pivotal in establishing the film's tension and drama, highlighting his talent as an actor. Initially, Steven Spielberg was set to direct White Lightning, but he left the project to focus on another film, Sugarland Express. This change in direction led to a different creative vision for the movie. The filming locations played a significant role in capturing the essence of the story. The film was shot in Benton, Arkansas, and around Little Rock, Arkansas, which provided an authentic backdrop that enhanced the narrative. The choice of these locations contributed to the film's gritty atmosphere, making it resonate with viewers. The combination of Beatty's performance and the unique filming locations helped White Lightning stand out in the landscape of 1970s cinema. Shooting for the movie began on July 15, 1972, and it marked a significant moment in film history, particularly in the way it blended comedy and action. Hal Needham, who was known for his work on several Burt Reynolds films, took charge of the stunts in White Lightning. His expertise in stunt coordination played a crucial role in the film's success, as he was able to create thrilling sequences that kept audiences on the edge of their seats. The dynamic between Needham and Reynolds was not just professional, it inspired characters in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, showcasing the lasting impact of their collaboration. The film's unique mix of humor and high-octane action set a new standard for future films in the genre, influencing how stories could be told on screen. The innovative approach to stunt work and the chemistry between the cast contributed to the film's legacy, making it a memorable entry in the world of cinema. In 1973, Laura Dern made her film debut in the movie White Lightning. At just 6 years old, she played the daughter of her real-life mother, Diane Ladd. This early role marked the beginning of Laura's impressive career in acting. However, the film's credits contained a notable error. Diane Ladd's last name was misspelled, appearing with only one D instead of the correct spelling. This mistake in the credits is a small but significant detail that highlights the challenges and oversights that can occur in the film industry. Despite this error, both Laura and Diane Ladd have gone on to achieve great success in their careers. Laura Dern has become a well-respected actress, known for her roles in various films and television shows, while Diane Ladd has also enjoyed a long and fruitful career in acting. The connection between mother and daughter in White Lightning adds a personal touch to the film, making it memorable for both the cast and the audience. The film itself is a blend of action and drama, showcasing the struggles and triumphs of its characters. The early involvement of Laura Dern in such a project is a testament to her family's deep roots in the entertainment industry. This connection has undoubtedly influenced her career choices and the roles she has pursued over the years. The misspelling of Diane Ladd's name serves as a reminder of the imperfections that can occur in filmmaking, yet it does not overshadow the talent and dedication of the actors involved. Laura Dern's journey from a young girl in White Lightning to an acclaimed actress is a story of growth and perseverance in the competitive world of Hollywood. Gator's car in the movie was a 1971 Ford LTD Galaxy 500, a classic vehicle known for its powerful performance. It was equipped with a 429 engine and a 4-speed transmission, making it a formidable machine on the road. The car was specially rigged for speed, allowing for thrilling chase sequences that added excitement to the film. During one of these intense chase scenes, a stuntman named Hal Needham faced a serious accident when the car landed incorrectly after a jump. The impact was significant, and Needham was injured in the process. However, Burt Reynolds, who starred in the film, acted quickly and heroically. He dove into the water to rescue Needham, pulling him out and ensuring his safety. This incident highlighted not only the risks involved in stunt work, but also the camaraderie and bravery present among the cast and crew during the filming of White Lightning. The combination of the powerful car and the daring stunts contributed to the film's legacy, making it a memorable piece of cinema history. Critics had mixed feelings about the film White Lightning. The New York Times was particularly harsh in its review, expressing disappointment with the overall execution of the movie. They felt that it did not live up to the expectations set by its premise, and that the storytelling lacked depth. On the other hand, many other critics found much to admire in the film, especially praising Burt Reynolds' performance. His portrayal of the lead character resonated with audiences and showcased his charisma and talent. Reynolds brought a unique energy to the role, which helped elevate the film despite its flaws. This division in critical reception highlighted the varying tastes among viewers and critics alike. While some appreciated the film's action and Reynolds' charm, others were left wanting more substance and coherence in the narrative. The contrasting opinions on White Lightning reflect the complexities of film criticism and the subjective nature of audience enjoyment. White Lightning, released in 1973, is a film that captures the essence of Southern culture while delivering a gripping narrative centered around revenge and law enforcement. Burt Reynolds stars as Gator McCluskey, a character who embodies the archetype of the Southern good old boy. Fresh out of prison, Gator is driven by a personal vendetta following the murder of his hippie brother. This quest for revenge leads him to confront Sheriff J.C. Connors, portrayed by Ned Beatty, who is deeply entangled in the local moonshine trade. Reynolds delivers a commendable performance, though some critics argue that he was more compelling in his previous role in Deliverance. Nevertheless, his portrayal of Gator is engaging, showcasing a blend of charm and grit that resonates with audiences. Beatty's performance as the paunchy Southern sheriff is equally noteworthy. He convincingly embodies the character's flaws and complexities, making him a memorable antagonist. The chemistry between Reynolds and Beatty is palpable, and their dynamic adds depth to the film. The film's setting is one of its standout features. The authentic portrayal of a small southern town is striking, with its colorful cast of characters, including the various bubbas who frequent local pool halls and proudly display their firearms. The depiction of the community's culture, from racing cars at the fairgrounds to the gritty realities of life in the South, adds a layer of realism that enhances the narrative. The muscle cars, with their roaring engines and screeching tires, are not just vehicles but symbols of freedom and rebellion, tearing up both paved and dirt roads with reckless abandon. However, White Lightning is not without its flaws. Some viewers have pointed out minor plot holes, such as Sheriff Connors' surprising unfamiliarity with the geography of his own county, which can be jarring. For instance, the existence of a large lake at the end of a dirt road raises questions about the sheriff's competence. Yet, these inconsistencies can be overlooked in light of the film's overall entertainment value. The action sequences, filled with car chases and the sounds of screeching tires, keep the audience engaged, while the nostalgic elements of the 1970s provide a charming backdrop. In addition to the performances and setting, the film features a strong supporting cast, including Louise Latham, who makes a memorable appearance as Sheriff Connors' reliable secretary. Her presence adds a touch of authenticity to the film, further grounding it in the Southern milieu. Overall, White Lightning is a film that successfully blends action, drama, and a vivid portrayal of Southern life. While it may not reach the heights of Reynolds' other works, it remains a worthwhile viewing experience for those interested in a gritty revenge story set against a backdrop of moonshine and muscle cars. The film's nostalgic charm, coupled with its engaging performances and authentic setting, makes it a notable entry in the genre of Southern cinema. As the credits roll on this thrilling ride through the world of White Lightning, you might think the story ends here. But hold on, because there's more to uncover. What happened to the cast after the cameras stopped rolling? The lives of these actors took unexpected turns, filled with triumphs, struggles, and surprising transformations. From the leading man who became a household name to the supporting characters who faced their own battles, each story is a testament to the unpredictable nature of fame. Did they find success in other films, or did they step away from the spotlight entirely? Some faced personal challenges that would change their lives forever, while others reinvented themselves in ways you might never expect. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of the cast, revealing the hidden chapters that followed their time in the limelight. Prepare for a journey that will not only satisfy your curiosity, but also shed light on the human experience behind the scenes. Diane Ladd portrayed Maggie in the 1973 film White Lightning, a role that showcased her ability to embody complex emotions and resilience. Maggie is a strong, determined woman caught in a world of crime and chaos, reflecting the struggles of those living on the fringes of society. Ladd's performance added depth to the film, making her character memorable and impactful. After White Lightning, Diane Ladd's career continued to flourish, earning her multiple award nominations, including an Academy Award nomination for her role in Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. However, her life was not without challenges. Ladd faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Bruce Dern, which ended in divorce. The couple's relationship was marked by intense passion and conflict, leading to a public and painful separation. Ladd also battled health issues, including a serious car accident in 2016 that left her with significant injuries. Despite these struggles, she remained active in the industry, appearing in various films and television shows. As of the latest updates, Diane Ladd continues to work, with recent roles in projects that highlight her enduring talent and resilience. Buddy Joe Hooker played a significant role as a highway patrolman in the 1973 film White Lightning. His character was a tough, no-nonsense officer, embodying the gritty reality of law enforcement in the South during that era. Hooker's portrayal added depth to the film, showcasing the moral complexities faced by those in uniform. After White Lightning, Hooker continued to work in the film industry, appearing in various roles, but he never reached the same level of fame. In his personal life, Hooker faced numerous challenges. He struggled with addiction, which led to a series of personal and professional setbacks. His battles with substance abuse were well documented, and he often found himself in the shadows of Hollywood, grappling with the consequences of his choices. Scandals surrounding his behavior off-screen tarnished his reputation, making it difficult for him to secure steady work. As of the last known information, Buddy Joe Hooker has largely faded from the public eye, with few updates on his current status. His life serves as a reminder of the darker side of fame and the struggles many faced behind the scenes. Ned Beatty's portrayal of Sheriff J.C. Connors in the 1973 film White Lightning is a striking example of his ability to embody complex characters. Connors is a morally ambiguous figure, navigating the treacherous waters of law enforcement in a world rife with corruption and crime. Beatty's performance captures the sheriff's struggle between duty and personal ethics, making him a memorable antagonist in the film. This role showcased Beatty's talent for bringing depth to characters often overlooked in mainstream cinema. After White Lightning, Beatty's career flourished with notable roles in films like Deliverance and Network, earning him critical acclaim. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to his first wife, whom he divorced in 1999 after years of separation. Beatty also dealt with the pressures of fame, which sometimes led to struggles with mental health. In 2017, Beatty was involved in a scandal when he revealed that he had been sexually abused as a child, shedding light on the darker aspects of his past. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in film and television until his passing in 2021. His legacy remains, marked by a career that spanned decades and a life that reflected both triumph and tragedy. Bo Hopkins portrayed Roy Boone in the 1973 film White Lightning, a character marked by a blend of charm and danger. Boone is a complex figure, caught in the web of crime and loyalty, reflecting the darker side of Southern life. Hopkins brought a raw intensity to the role, making Boone memorable in a film that explored themes of justice and revenge. After White Lightning, Bo Hopkins continued to work steadily in film and television, appearing in notable projects like American Graffiti and The Wild Bunch. However, his career was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with substance abuse that affected his relationships and work. Despite these issues, he managed to maintain a presence in Hollywood, often playing supporting roles that showcased his talent. In his later years, Hopkins dealt with health problems, including a heart condition that required surgery. He remained active in the industry until his passing in May 2022. His legacy endures through his diverse body of work and the impact he had on his co-stars and fans alike. R.G. Armstrong's portrayal of Big Bear in the 1973 film White Lightning left a lasting impression. His character, a menacing figure in the world of moonshine and crime, showcased Armstrong's ability to embody complex, dark roles. This performance was a pivotal moment in his career, highlighting his talent for playing morally ambiguous characters. Armstrong's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in films and television. He appeared in classics like Cool Hand Luke and The Longest Yard, often portraying tough, rugged characters. However, his life was not without challenges. Armstrong faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the competition was fierce and the stakes high. In his later years, Armstrong remained active in the industry, but he also experienced the loss of loved ones, which deepened his sense of solitude. He passed away in 2019, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the personal battles that often accompany it. Dabbs Greer portrayed Pa McCluskey in the 1973 film White Lightning, a role that showcased his ability to embody the complexities of a father figure caught in a web of crime and moral ambiguity. Greer's performance added depth to the character, making him a memorable part of the film's narrative. His portrayal highlighted the struggles of a man trying to navigate a dangerous world while maintaining a semblance of family loyalty. After White Lightning, Greer continued to work steadily in television and film, often cast in roles that emphasized his rugged, weathered appearance. He appeared in notable series like Little House on the Prairie, where he played Reverend Alden, further solidifying his place in American pop culture. However, Greer's life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones, and the struggle to find consistent work in an ever-changing industry. Despite these difficulties, Greer maintained a quiet dignity throughout his career. He was known for his professionalism and dedication to his craft. In his later years, he remained active in the industry until his passing in 2007. His legacy endures through his memorable roles and the impact he had on those who worked with him. Laura Dern portrayed Sharon Ann in the 1973 film White Lightning, a role that showcased her early talent in a gritty narrative about crime and revenge. Sharon Ann is a complex character, caught in a world of violence and corruption, reflecting the darker themes of the film. Dern's performance was marked by a haunting vulnerability, capturing the struggles of a woman entangled in dangerous circumstances. After White Lightning, Laura Dern's career flourished, but not without personal challenges. She faced the pressures of Hollywood, including the scrutiny of her family background, as her parents were both actors. In the late 1980s, she experienced a public breakup with actor Billy Bob Thornton, which drew media attention and speculation. Dern also dealt with the fallout from her role in the controversial film Blue Velvet, which pushed boundaries and sparked debates about sexuality and violence in cinema. In her personal life, Dern has been open about her struggles with anxiety and the impact of her parents' divorce on her mental health. Despite these hardships, she has continued to thrive in her career, earning accolades for her performances in films and television. As of now, Dern remains active in the industry, recently starring in acclaimed projects and advocating for women's rights in Hollywood. Her journey reflects resilience in the face of adversity, both on and off the screen. Burt Reynolds portrayed Gator McCluskey in the 1973 film White Lightning, a role that showcased his rugged charm and charisma. Gator, a moonshiner turned informant, embodied a complex mix of rebellion and vulnerability, reflecting Reynolds' own struggles with fame and identity. This role marked a turning point in his career, establishing him as a leading man in Hollywood. After White Lightning, Reynolds enjoyed a meteoric rise, starring in hits like Smokey and the Bandit and Deliverance. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Lainey Anderson, which ended in a bitter divorce. Financial troubles plagued him in the late 1990s, leading to bankruptcy. Reynolds also battled health issues, including a serious heart surgery in 2010. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure in the industry. In his later years, he continued to act, appearing in films and television shows, and even returned to the spotlight with a role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. His passing in September 2018 marked the end of an era, leaving behind a legacy of iconic performances and a life filled with both triumph and tragedy. As we wrap up our look at the 1973 film White Lightning, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. The film not only showcased Burt Reynolds in one of his breakout roles, but also highlighted the struggles and triumphs of its cast. Reynolds faced the challenge of transitioning from television to film, while co-stars like Diane Ladd and Ned Beatty carved out their own paths in Hollywood. Each actor brought their unique experiences to the screen, making the film a memorable piece of cinema history. Did you watch White Lightning during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to it? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a time spent with friends, laughing at the wild antics and thrilling car chases. We would love to hear your stories. Share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this classic film alive.